Hey YouTube, what's up? Bluich here. Hi you guys. How's it going? Hello. My phone's going crazy. Hey Cindy. Hang on, I gotta turn off my ringer. I want to turn my spirit box on. I have had so much activity. That I like to give them the opportunity to talk during this time because you guys know how much they like that. Hi, Linda. How are you? I was actually thinking about you today. How's it going, Toots? What's up? How's it going? I have all my books here. You're okay. You? I'm okay. I'm good. Hi, WM. How's it going? Are you gonna? Hey, WM, are you gonna go work on my thing? Oh, but I don't want to talk about that on here. But thank you. Hey, NM. Okay, that's cool. I don't want to talk about that on here. I brought it up. I know. Just saying. What's up? What do I have in here? Look at how cute. Isn't this cute? Hi, DMA. How are you? It's good. It's not too bad. It's really cold outside, but I had a fire going in here from earlier, and so it kind of helped, and then I just lit another one, so I'm good. Hi, Geo Angel. Hi, Optimus. What is it for? It's for tarot cards. I put headphones in it, though. Thank you. Have you missed me? Getting a lot of energy lately, maybe because I saw her, but other than that, same. Well, if we do a booster, I'll put, I didn't know about the stuff that you told me. I'm not going to talk about your personal business, but I didn't know about that, what you told me about her. So now that I know that, I could put some herbs to help with that. Because, yeah. I didn't know. Hi. So the other night, I was doing a pop-it ceremony for a client, and submit. Okay. Who shall I submit to? I was doing a pop-it ceremony, and during the ceremony, when I was doing my evocation of Belial, something was banging really hard on the outside of the temple, and I was just like, oh my gosh, and that's really loud this time. I mean, there's always little bangs, like nothing serious, but these were like really West. Yes, that's Is that where you came from? These were like really, really banging really hard. And then I just like kept going and worked all the way through it. And then I looked up at the top of Hekate's altar up there. You know, she has those two skulls that have crowns on them. One of the crowns had fallen off of one of the skull's heads. That's how hard the banging was. And that was pretty impressive. But, you know, it was intense. Himself. So, anyways, there's a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about tonight. I should have like took a note or something, because I've been getting a lot of questions about Hekate and how do you, or, you know, those types of things. I know I have videos out on that. How do you know if, you're her child, or pain or something like that? You know, different questions. I've been getting a lot of random questions, and I think it's because YouTube's putting me on the suggested videos now, and they didn't used to do that, but they do it now for whatever reason. I guess I finally have their approval or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so for me, she just sent me lots of physical evidence, and every time I would look it up, like, what is the symbolic meaning of this? What is the symbolic meaning of that? Like birds and frogs and snakes and, different things that were happening during my awakening. And they all said triple goddess, threefold goddess. Hekate is the goddess of dogs. Hekate, different things like that. Just random things. And then it just, I'm freezing. Oh. Okay, just a second. Let me try to fix it. Thanks for listening. Is that better? I'm just talking to myself here, I guess. Hi, Danny. You had to refresh. Hi, Stirred and Shaken. Anyways, so if you're wanting to know who your matron, goddess, and god, or whatever is, ask them to reveal it to you. Ask your god or your goddess, whoever you are, please reveal to me, in physical evidence so that I can know. They don't, that's easy for them. It's not hard. So go ahead and just ask them to show you and tell you, come to me in a dream, whatever. They don't have a hard time with that. That's simple. The only people that make it hard is us, because we either don't pay attention or we don't listen, that type of thing. So just ask and they'll let you know. So also I wanted to talk about love spells a little bit, just touch on it. I did I posted a testimony for one of my clients that I had last year who wanted a love binding obsession, and I did that, and now she wants it to be removed because she found someone better. which I think is awesome. And I have no problem. I didn't. I think that's awesome. I have no problem with that. Yeah, we'll just take it off. We will just remove it. It's not hard for me to remove my own castings. Is it hard for other witches to remove my castings? Yes. But for me, it's not hard. It's just a spell. It's just a curse removal. Simple. So it's not a problem. And yeah, I have allergies. Oh, and somebody is always asking, this is a spirit box. That's who you hear me talking to. They can't remove it since you're a primal witch. I did it right. Yeah, they can't. Other witches can't. Well, they could try, but and it might be effective for a little bit, but it'll just come right back. So yeah, they might as well just give up. But it just depends, on who's doing it and that kind of thing. And if they go, like if they work with Belial and Belial wants to remove it for them, then he will. So cool to know. Yeah, because you might think, right now, that's the love of my life. I'll never find anyone that I love more. I'll never forget that person. I'll never want to be without that person. And you might really mean that. But then in a year or two, you might, okay, I grew past that. I outgrew them. We outgrow people. It's normal. It's completely natural. We outgrow people and we grow past them. And then they're not willing to grow with us. And so we either move on or we stay back, and nobody wants to stay back. And so we just, you have to just part ways, and that's that. So then we bury them alive. No, we don't hurt them. We just cut them loose. We unbind them and do a curse removal, and then they can carry on, and you can carry on. And let's see what else. Okay, and then I have another client who is starting over, wanting to start a new career, but hasn't had to do so in many years. And so I have helped one. I have two that pop into my head. You guys have to realize that I've done, almost 2,000 castings and that are on YouTube. And so alone, that's not even counting, before YouTube. So just realize that I've done so many. There's no way I could possibly remember them all. I mean, I can't. Sorry, but it's not going to happen. But I have two that come to mind, and they were very successful. One I did with Clinic, and the other one I did with Belial, and Lucifer and Akate. And so, it's not a problem. Oh yeah. And then I did another one for a lady who was relocating, and she was putting in for 3 different, jobs that she wanted that had the packages, the career packages that she wanted. And she got job offers from every one of them. Another girl started her own business. Another one went to a completely different area, corporate company, and that one took her a few months to get, but she did get that one too. But she was really, corporate jobs are not easy to get into. You have to do a lot of legwork with them. You have to have your portfolios. You have to fly in and have, interviews with the first group of bosses. And then you have to, if you pass them, then you go to another group of bosses, and so on. And then if everybody, wants you, then they have to create a space for you in the area that they want to put you and clear it and then put you in there. So it takes time. But it just depends on what you want to do. But I have many success testimonies. I have another girl who started 2 different companies that she wanted to start, and those were both successful, and she was so excited and happy and everything that she sent me presents. And then there are some people who just want job promotions and stuff. And I think that sometimes people will limit will limit the gods and say, I want this, this, and this. And then you're limiting them, and they're like, oh, well, that's a shame because I really had something better in store for you, in mind for you. And so you have to be really careful in those types of spells to not limit the gods, because they could do so much more than you can imagine that you think you want. And so, I really want this job. So you just, whisper. But anyways, so hopefully I'll be doing that spell in a couple of days. Well, I like to do them on Wednesdays or Thursdays, but I'm trying to keep the energy between me and my target going. I reached out to him tonight, but he didn't respond. Should we do another booster for love or the strip and remove? Okay, so you have to, I can't see your name. Oh, stirred and shaken. It's like I didn't feel the energy anymore. Well, it comes in waves, and it's okay that he didn't respond because he doesn't have to. You planted the seed, and so it's like he sees that you messaged him, and now he's thinking about you, and that's what's important. And so he might not be able to talk right at the moment. He might have to handle some stuff, and then when he gets time, he will. But you can't hound him about it. Hang on, let me pull you up and see when we. Here you are. Okay, so we did it October 22nd, right? Oh, September 29th. Whoops, my battery's going dead already. September 29th. So yeah, and you have 2 spells going. And so you have to give them time. Hang on, let me see. Oh shoot, my chair's on my cord. Hold on, you guys. Excuse my hand. I just have to plug this in. I don't want the phone to die. There we go, a little better. I hate it when I clap. I gotta quit doing that. Anyways, so just give it a little time. Try not to focus on it. It's good to reach out occasionally, even if they don't say anything back. That's okay. That's good. I mean, it's not, the ideal thing would be for them to show up on your door begging for you and blah, blah, blah. But that takes time and doesn't always happen. Sometimes it does. So, anyways, just give it a little time. You planted the seed. That's what the important thing is. Stop. And let's see. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? So, I think maybe I don't know if when all the banging outside when I was doing that ceremony, I don't know if that was Belial or if it was something mad because it couldn't get in because I did a protection spell around myself and my daughter who was out here, and then and then I called in the quarters around the entire shop, Now usually, okay, so if you have a sacred space, say you have like a room or a temple like mine, I just got tired of limiting myself and my space to a little circle. I know that I have sacred circles for vortexes, things openings. And that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, when you're doing rites or things like that. But like for my temple, I do castings. Okay. And I'm going all over the place, like, oh, I forgot a candle, or, oh, I forgot, where's my cauldron, or, oh, I just remembered I need this one more herb. Like if I'm stuck in a circle doing that casting, I can't be going in and out of it, getting that stuff. And so I have, I like to do my whole temple is in a giant circle. And so I go around the whole with my athame and call the quarters in and do the whole thing so that I'm not, limited to a small space. I can't do that. I'm not good at that. So I just kind of found a way around it. But so I was wondering, I thought that banging was they couldn't get in. So no pulse. DOA. That's what I thought it was. I really felt like it was something pissed off that they couldn't get in here. Because usually I just let them roam around and don't really care. But when I'm doing those things, you normally, you had a tumor and it killed you. I'm sorry. Like this person here, for example. I don't really have like an issue with them. Hey, Blue, I got to go back to work. Good night. Don't work too hard. My allergies are kicking my ass. We haven't had rain here in so long. I want rain to come here and clear the dust out of the air. It's annoying. I'm going to be outside with Junior doing a rain dance here pretty soon. Just enough rain, not like crazy rain, you know, not like we're going to flood you, but just enough to get the air cleaned out. Because it's a little ridiculous. So what are you guys doing? What's up with you? What is new and exciting in the land of YouTube? What did you say, doll? Okay, I used to have dreams about him, but the last dream I had, he was with someone else. Oh. So did we do, I know we did a strip and remove, but did we do a breakup? Do you know if he's seeing someone else, you know who it is specifically? I mean, I don't have a problem with you, you know, messaging him like once a week. But just once, one message, not a bunch. And if he messages you, you know, message him back, but just, you know, don't be like stalker, I'm hungry kind of thing, you know, just be like, oh, hey, I was thinking about you today. How are you doing? So I thought I'd just stopping by to say hello. You know, I was thinking about you today. I was just wondering how you're doing. That's it. Just like a friend, you know, not anything crazy. Because you don't want to do that. I don't believe he is seeing someone specific. We did end a strip and remove on. Okay, so we did. I believe he was seeing and she was causing issues. Those strip and removes that I've been doing lately have really been effective. I'm pretty happy with the way, with some of the testimonies I've been getting back. I wish I could share them all with you guys, but I'm really lenient about that with my clients. I mean, it's not that I don't care, but I don't feel like it's anybody's business, you know? And so if they don't have a problem with it and they send me a testimony, and I know it's a testimony if there's like no names and it says, you know, here's a testimony, then I know, you know, that I could use that, and then I just copy and paste it. But some people are very private, and I'm cool with that. So I know some witches, I'm not going to say any names because a lot of people do it. I don't really know any specific person who does this, but they like freak out and say, well, if I do this for you, you have to do a testimony, or, you know, I want you to, you know, do a recording, or I've seen people make their clients do recordings, and just weird stuff. And I'm just like, why do you shouldn't have to do that. Like, that's weird. It's weird. I think it's weird. Sorry, but it's weird. Hi, do you like this? It's a spirit box. So, oh, my thing's not scrolling. A couple of days after we did the strip and remove on him, his mom passed away. Oh! For being in a coma. No disrespect. So I'm trying to be patient because he's in mourning. Oh, yeah. That can affect shit, you know. It really can, especially for guys. Well, most guys. Most men are really attached to their moms. And so, yes, I want it to be raining. Can you make it rain? Just for a little while, just for like 15 minutes. Darker. So, yeah. Attend. What's your name? Can you tell me your name? I sent him a message when it happened, and I guess it offended him. I sent you. Yeah, really? It offended him. Well, okay. I don't think it offended him. But if it did, you have to realize that when guys are hurting, everything is offensive. Like, you can't say anything right because they're hurting and they're going to take it out on everyone. And so that's just kind of how they hurt. You know, they hurt in anger or frustration or, you know, usually when guys hurt, it's like, it's not, they can't process it the way we do because they don't use both sides of their brain well. And so it's sometimes it's good to acknowledge his loss and, you know, send your condolences and leave him the fuck alone. You know, let him go through what he has to go through. Was he very attached to his mom? You know, was he a mom's boy? Yeah, then you're just going to have to give him his space and let him go through whatever, you know, maybe very attached. Yeah, guys are like that. Well, their moms are the ones who took care of them and who told them they were handsome when they really weren't. Woo! Hello. You know, this type of thing. My older son is a mama's boy. My middle son is not a mama's boy, but he's with I see him all the time, more than my older son. But they just have certain attachments that are safe, you know. And so, yeah, I would just give him space. Yeah, it's very possible. Unfortunately, very possible. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, my mom just passed away too, a couple days ago. So, and then the other day, what day did I do that on? Yesterday. Yesterday, I signed a waiver so that they could cremate her. I was going to ask for her ashes. Can I have some of her ashes? But I don't think they'd give them to me. It's okay. I don't have attachment issues. I don't have codependency problems on anyone. You know, and so weird. I feel like a bad person because I didn't cry or anything, you know. I had some weird energy coming at me from it, and I had to deal with that. But it wasn't like sad I wasn't sad or grieving, but it was like a different kind of energy. I don't know. It wasn't like a heaviness. It was just uncomfortable. I don't even know. I don't know. Whatever. maybe I'm just emotionally detached. But I haven't talked to my mom in like 5 years, so it doesn't really, she wrote me off a long time ago. When I was born. No, I'm good. But I did have to deal with some weird energy from her death. And so that took me a few days to get over that energy. I had Belial with me and have some cleaning out to do from it and stuff like that. So they've been really protecting me pretty heavily lately. And there's reasons. And so I just let them do it. Because I'm in the public eye, and so people like to think they can do things, but they can't. But it's all good. Do you guys know what this means? Could you work? Hold on. Hi, the Red Witch Corner. Hey, Ruth. Okay, could you work with his mom's spirit for this spell, or do you do that? Oh, I totally can, yeah. Did you just say I was smart? Thank you. That was nice. The darkness is with you. Thanks. And it is more than you know, my friend. I found out today that it sure is. You fell down and messed up your leg. That sucks. What'd you do that for? Did you fall off your horse? You gotta be careful riding those things. I tell you, falling off your horse. I don't know. No, did you? I don't know. I was just fucking around. So, guess what tomorrow is, everyone? Or today? Is it past midnight? Yes. Today is my daughter's birthday. She is 29 years old today. That is crazy. Her name's Alyssa. And today's her birthday. So happy birthday, Alyssa. Email you for the spell work with this mom spirit. Okay. Yes, I'll do some divination with her and I will summons her up. I love that. Yes. The dead love it when I make them come forward. When I politely ask them, happy birthday, Alyssa. Oh, look at that. You even spelled her name right. Yeah, my daughter is a badass. She's my hero. Resolve. Yeah, resolve. She has overcome a lot in her life and she's very strong. And I love her to pieces. 31. And I'm gonna take her out this weekend. We're gonna go up to not Monticello. We're gonna go to Utah, to Moab, for her birthday. No, I was going to get some eggs, and you flipped over the wood board and landed on some bricks, and messed it up very bad. She's adorable. She is adorable. She is very adorable. That sucks. What are you calling yourself now? The Red Witch. That sucks. You gotta be careful. See, if I was there and I saw that, I would have been laughing at you because I have bad humor issues. Like things that normal people find funny, I don't find funny at all. What spirit box apps do you use? Ladybug. No, I don't use Ladybug. I use Ghost Radio. You gave me numbers. Are they important numbers? So yeah, that's what's happening around here. I have some things that some divination work that I need to do coming up. I'll probably do it later tonight while I'm waiting for candles to burn down. I have some other spells that I have going that I'm going to put fresh candles on. And then of course I'm going to be doing a open road come to me true love spell for a client tonight, and I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't got to do one of those in a while. Let's see. Yep, for SA, I'll be doing that casting tonight. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it in an apple or not. I don't know if I want to or not. I might do it differently. I might do it in an apple, but then I'll use like orange candles. She's awesome. My daughter's awesome. She's doing fantastic. I believe she's on the phone with her boyfriend right now. Her friend. She doesn't like it when I say he's her boyfriend. They're just friends. Hi, AM. Oh, that's Ruth. Sorry, my eyes are not. Everything's blurry to me. Sorry about that, Ruth. On to be 10 again. Oh, to be 10 again. Yeah, I know my daughter's 29. I would never want to go back and have to do it all over again. No way. When I leave this body and this realm, I don't ever want to have to come back. If I have to come back, I'm not going to be happy. I will throw the biggest temper tantrum ever. Yes, I will, because I want to go home where I belong. That's another way that if you're a witch, you'll know, because you always feel like you don't belong here. Like, do you feel your journey is done with this life? Yes. Yes, definitely. I hope so. Because I'm over it. I mean, I have a good life, and I have a beautiful family, and I have no complaints. I don't belong here. This is not my home. That's how I feel. If you feel like that and you've been trying to searching for something, and you just have always felt like this is not where you belong kind of thing, and you're probably a witch too. That's a good indication, because I don't think we're supposed to be here. So don't leave us yet. Oh no, I still have a long time. I still have a long time to go. And I would never do anything to hurt myself, or I'm not like that. I would never do that. Yeah, you feel that way too. Yeah, well, I've heard lots of many different things about myself. People have accused me of being different. I want to say different race, but almost to the point of being a different species. It was nice seeing you again. I'm going to bed. Good night, sweetheart. I came in with Haley Bot, trying to leave with it too. Okay.
Replace.
What did that one guy called me? Palandrian. And that wasn't even on YouTube. This was just some random guy who came across my Instagram or something like that.
Depression.
Peace out. And he was like, I know what you are. Some of us are more spiritually awakened, and we know we're more spiritually advanced. You can't disguise yourself from us. And I was like, really? Well, what am I? And he's like, you're a Palandrian. I was like, that's very interesting, because I had a reading done and I was told that I was Lemurian, and the Palandrians are descendants of the Lemurians. And so it was really interesting. So then I got a book on the Lemurians, and I read about it, and it's pretty interesting. They had some pictures of them and things like that, and they're all like, with the big eyes and blonde hair and tall and so on. So it was very interesting. But I've been told that several times by different random people who don't even know me. I've had people come up to me and tell me that. Tell me different things. Tell me about my colors, what it means, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, oh, thank you. So, I'm just sitting here jabbering away. What are you guys doing? He is. I was told I was Palandrian. You were? So I looked him up on YouTube last year. Interesting stuff. Really? I didn't know that. Did I tell you that? Who told you that? I wonder if that's why we have like matching energy. That is so. Did I tell you that? Was it me or was it someone else? Dancing with the devil, conjuring, reading. All right. Do you know what dancing with the devil means? I don't remember. I asked you once on a live chat if you'd heard of them, and you said no. This was over a year ago. Yeah, when the guy told me that, I like printed up. I looked them up right away, and I printed up their sigil. They have a sigil. I think it's purple. I can't remember what's on it. It's a triangle, a purple triangle. I think it's over by my desk upstairs, downstairs. I'll have to find it and show it to you. It's pretty fucking interesting. But I do know that they are descendants of the Lemurians. And so I thought it was really fascinating. The whole thing is really fascinating. All of that but they're like fifth dimensional beings. And so they're saying that we were born into this realm to do it for a specific purpose, to cause people to awaken and da 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 da, and to try to help save our earth and things like that. There's a chick who has a channel, and she speaks in their language and stuff. No shit. Dude, I talk to you every freaking day. How come you've never mentioned this to me? You've never mentioned this to me. Okay. What can I help you with? It's crazy talk. I know. It's just so, but you never know. I mean, I have seen some things, people. I'll try to find her. Send me the link. I'm very interested. I mean, I know that the Lemurians come from the first breed. The first breed of man, or the first whatever. And then there was the big, the big war where the gods came down and did all that. And then some of them were allowed to escape. And then that's how it, broke off and stuff. It's a big thing. Because last time I asked you, you said you hadn't heard of them, laughing at. That cannot be. And it had to have been. That can't be, because I totally wouldn't have said that. She goes into meditation and gets possessed by them. And they speak through her. That's awesome. No, it's good. It's not bad. That's so awesome. Just got really hot in here. But yeah, I totally want to check it out. I'm very curious. It kind of goes along with our primal beliefs. It fits in there in the puzzle. So let me look at this way it goes. The last time I watched her, they were warning of a drought, and we needed to save our water. Cool. Yeah. No, I've even talked to the high priestess of the Lemurian temple in Mount Shasta. And she was gonna hook me up with a team down here in Colorado. And okay. And I researched them, and they're freaking weirdos. So I said no. I don't want to hook up with a
Timing.
bunch of freaking weirdos. No. Not doing it. I have enough. I still think you should do that. No. No, I'm good. Just a second. No, they're like, you know, really weird. No, they're a little too. It's a little too weird for me. Too many rules and stuff. I don't do rules well. You guys know this. Are you doing anything special for Halloween? Absolutely, I am. I'll be doing a ritual with the 4 horsemen, but we're not going to get into that.
Alive.
Oh, we can't. I'll tell you. You want to know? Be invoking.
Send.
It's right here. Asmodee. Uranus. Belial and Lucifer. I'm really freaking excited about it. Well, I was trying to decide if I was going to do that or if I was going to get back into the Queen of Hell and do some stuff with Mora Sisters.
Lead.
Because I really feel like I do things with them in the other realm. And I would like to acknowledge them in this realm with doing a ritual, a rite, not a ritual, but a rite with them. And I was given permission to work with them in this realm by Akate, and I just never really did it. And oh, thanks, Kelly. So I was thinking about either that or the other, you know. I want to do both things, but I'm feeling like right now I am like so full of energy tonight, and lately I'm just waiting to see if I can get everything balanced out first. I'm not like in a bad place or anything like that, but the waves of energy are pretty. It's got to be Belial because it feels like him. It's got to be. He's doing stuff with me, inside of me, balancing me out, or something's going on. Something's going on in there. I don't believe it's Lucifer, but it could be, but I don't think so. That's a different kind of energy. This is more, this is, he's really good about coming in and protecting me and taking things off of me. He comes in, you know, in me, and then like if there's if people have attachments to me, or like my mom dying maybe, or my uncle, or you know, whatever the situation may be, if there's another witch casting on me, if there's you know, any random number of things that go on, you know, in a witch's life, it's to be expected and it's irrelevant really. But either in any situation, and I'm not trying to like be cocky or whatever, but we have layers of protection, you know, we're never just left all out, you know, like a newborn baby. to be sacrificed. You know, that's not us. We're protected and we have, you know, protection. But anyway, so what he does, if it's attachments, if it's castings, if it's something I got myself into, sometimes I admit that I might do things. Yeah, I'm learning that I probably am not quite ready for, but I jump right in there because I have no fear. And so I do it. And then stuff tries to get on me, you know, like, you know, just stuff. And so, so Belial has to get in me and like get it all off of me and unattach things and, you know, get rid of it. He doesn't have to, but he does. He does that for me. And, you know, he just looks after me. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening right now. And I just love him so much. He always takes care of me. He'll pop in and check on me and he'll be like, oh, you're a mess. We better get that fixed. Sometimes I'll call him if I don't feel right, if I feel funky or feel off, if my energy feels off or something, I'll just go sit with him and he'll just, you know, help me. And I know it's him because I'm pretty used to his energy now, but a few days back I was getting some funky energy coming at me and I was like, what is that? It, like I said, it wasn't like harmful or anything. It was just weird. And I was just like, what is that? Who's that? Like somebody else was trying to come around me and I could feel it, that it wasn't my gods. You know, I don't know if it was like someone else that I've been calling or, you know, it could be any number of things. And so, you know, I just chilled with it and kind of let it linger around for a couple of days just to kind of get it, you know, worked out and see what happens with it. And I was given a couple of warnings from it. And so I'm thinking that it was supposed to be around me, but with the warnings came Belial, and so it's handled. He doesn't mess around. You know, he doesn't have time for that shit. There you go. Hi, Christine L. I know, and I'm just getting off because I've been on for an hour and 3 minutes, according to my clock, but I think it's wrong. I think I've been on longer than that. Marie. Maria. Very interesting. So, anyways, yeah, some things were revealed to me and are being handled, not by me, of course. I allow and trust Belial to handle those things for me, and my guides and my familiars, and you know, it's all good. Can't fix stupid. So whatever. I totally want to take this in the house and do shots out of it. Isn't it adorable? It's so freaking cute. I wish I would have bought more. I only bought 2 of them. The glass looks dirty, but it's not. It's frosted. Look, they frosted it. It's so freaking cute. Look at him. Put a big old crystal in there. Have salts in there. Sometimes I sprinkle them around here and there. I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? Did the box just say funeral? Yes, they said Maria's funeral.
Magazine.
Who's Maria? Magazine, huh? I don't know. I don't know who Maria is. Do you guys know Maria? Do I have any clients named Maria? Oh, I believe I have a puppet named Maria.
My house.
Your house? Is this your house? This is my temple. This is the temple of Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial. And the trident. I'm okay upside down. Anyways. Yeah, that's it, I guess.
Constitute.
I guess I'm going to get off of here. Christine, did you have any questions you wanted to ask before I get off? Diana Clark. How are you, sweetheart? I haven't heard from you. Well, yesterday I didn't have any Wi-Fi. And I was like, how come I'm not getting any emails today? It's really weird. I guess I'm supposed to take the day off. And I didn't get any emails all day. And I was like, what's going on? And then my boyfriend's all, did you pay the internet bill? I was like, yeah, of course. How could I not pay the internet bill? So yeah. So at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I was up paying the internet bill. Whoopsie. So if you guys sent me emails yesterday, I didn't get them. Are you getting ready already? Oh, am I getting off already? Yeah, I've been on for like an hour and 10 minutes. Read my booster. Thank you. I have 2 of them over here to look at. Hang on. I have 2 of them to look at. We'll do Optimus Primes first. I'm doing an Open Road Come to Me True Love spell tonight. Yeah, I don't have any pictures. Oh, look at all the herbs on there. Lots of herbs stuck to it. As you could tell, it looks really good. It's perfect. Besides that, it's all covered in oil and herbs. It's really clear. It looks really good. Optimus, it looks really good. There's no problems. No problems. I'm gonna burn those pictures and petition. We'll offer them up in flames. Hang on, let me go put this in the fire. Okay, next. Excuse me. This Applebee's kicking my ass. This one is Come Back Love for IP. I always feel like I'm opening presents. It's my birthday, opening presents. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta get stuck. The petitions are stuck to it. Yeah. It looks really good. I don't see any lines or streakings. Burned all the way down to the bottom. They all just show divine intervention, which is normal. That's what we want to see. We want to see that the spirits are working on it, that it's being handled. And you've added some good energy. So it looks good. That's what we like to see. Looks awesome. Okay, let me go put these in. Actual. Let me go put these in too. Okay. Uh-oh, we're going to lose that hand. Don't go away. Ugh. Miss. Whew. I guess there's one more thing that I would like to mention to you guys. Again, I've said this many times. Good night, Ruth. Oh, come on. You guys turned off my box. My channel is to inspire you and to provide services for my clients and show them that their castings are being done, and to share my path with you. My channel is really not, although I do sometimes share potions and herbs and things like that with you guys, that is not my my thing. I'm not, even though I do teach you guys some things, I'm not here to I don't want to say, I'm not here to guide you on your path or anything like that. I'm just here to share mine with you. And some things I don't tell you guys about. I don't tell you all the things that I do. I don't tell you and show you all the rites that I do, and rituals and ceremonies and things like that. Those things are sacred to me and to my gods. And I've been getting a lot of emails and comments, private comments from you guys saying things that you want to see what I'm doing. You know, what are you doing? What does this mean? What does that mean? And you mentioned, you know, that you're doing a ceremony or a rite and you did show it. Like, well, I don't have to. I don't want to be mean or hasty about it, but sometimes you guys are like really entitled. And this is my path and my journey, and I share as much as I can with you. But sometimes when you're working with gods and Hecate and Lucifer and Belial, some things they don't fucking want you guys to see. They don't want you guys. It's not for you. It's for them. When I'm doing rites with them and I'm evoking them or invoking them, it's not a performance. It's not something that should be taped and shown on YouTube. I know there are some practitioners that do share that with you guys, but I do not share that with you guys. That in my practice, in my path, it's not something that I'm comfortable with doing. Candles, yes. And so please respect that, and don't like get all pissy with me because you want to see what happens. Well, watch someone else do it then. Because I'm not a performer. I do have a channel. I do provide videos of me performing spell casting for my clients. No, you can't see what I'm doing behind the skulls. That's why the skulls are there. Because I have private information on the table. But you show enough. Thank you. I would love to be able to share everything with you, but I just don't feel comfortable with that. And it's not that I'm ashamed of what I'm doing or that it's a big secret. I tell you I'm going to do it, but it's between me and the gods. It's between me and mine. If I'm doing a casting for you, then you wouldn't want me showing everyone your pictures, right? You wouldn't want me showing them your name and date of birth and, oh, this one's for, so-and-so. You wouldn't want me doing that. You would want me to respect your privacy so that no one would know that you went to a witch, right? Well, that's okay. I'm cool with that. But please respect other people's privacies as well. Bait. So, just kind of go with it. If you need to learn something, there is so many other people on YouTube that will tell you how to do it. You don't need me to tell you how to do it. You can figure it out yourself. Everything I learned from Akate. And she says if you want to know how to do it, then you can ask her just like I did. Because I used to share way back when I first started a couple of years ago, not way back, not like, I haven't been on that long. Actually, I just remembered the 29th is going to be my 3rd year anniversary for YouTube. Totally forgot. We're going to have to do something. Anyways, I know. Totally spaced it. Last year I sold hats, something like that, or we did a competition. People made fun of me. I don't think I'm going to have people make fun of me this year because that was kind of weird. And this one chick got really carried away with it. It was kind of funny, but it was like, I think that she had like an earpiece in and then was just word for word saying what I was saying. I don't know. I'm going to have to think of something. Send me ideas, you guys. Get on the Blue Witch Coven Facebook page and send me ideas of what you guys want to do. I think my first year I sold chicken feet. And then, no, I didn't. I did that for something else. I can't remember. Did I do that for Halloween? I don't know. I only like to do chicken feet once a year, you guys, because they're a lot of work. Yeah, Gray did an awesome job. He won. He won the hat. He won a hat. He picked the Akate Sigil hat. Which there you are. We were just talking about you. We were talking about my 2-year anniversary last year and how you won the competition of impersonating me. Yep. Gray won. It was fun. He did a really good job. He put a balloon in his shirt so that he would have big boobs. And he did a really good job. It was pretty funny. But anyways, so he won and that was really fun. Yeah, it was weird. Anyways. Yeah, Annie had the wig. Yep, don't forget about the wig. Yep. It's on the Facebook page still. You guys will have to go all the way back a year to find them. They should still all be posted. Oh, maybe not. I think I had to redo Facebook. Since then I had to revamp it and delete everything that was on the other page and then start a whole new one because somebody started that page for me. And then they were like letting weird people in there that were being insulting and stuff like that. And so I had to remove and block all of those people and just start over from scratch. So my Blue Witch Coven page has only been on probably for a year, I think, because it had to be redone where only I have control over it. Well, I have an administrator now, but I didn't have one for a long time up until just a few months ago, and that's Kelly. Kelly's my administrator, so like she'll only let certain people in. If you don't have a picture, she won't let you in. If you're if you're a troll or if you're a Christian or things like that where you're going to be getting on there and harassing me about being a witch and stuff like that, she won't let you in. If she checks everybody out, if she gets on there and there's a bunch of Jesus crap on there, then she's like, decline, So just so you know, no Jesus crap on the Coven page. We won't have it. I just don't have time to deal with such nonsense. So there's that. Yeah. But anyways, so get on the Facebook on the Blue Witch Coven. I'll talk about it on here too. I'll talk about it, live too. Not, you're not going to miss out. You probably just won't get announcements, things like that. But I'll try to get on. I know that I've been taking a lot of days off lately, but just going through a lot of weird energy and, having a death in the family and stuff like that. I actually had 2 deaths in the family. My uncle died and my mom died. And so that's 2 of them. So, and they were both in very poor health and stuff, And she said, and if Hecate says no. You're so cute. This is the new page, yeah. Sorry about that. Jeebus. No Jeebus. Chamber. What about it? Anyways. Yep, if mom says no, she says no. Yep. If she says no, it's no. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that I don't think that I realize that I'm really picky about people I let in a Facebook group. But there's a reason for that. A lot of people in there, not all of them, but a lot of the people in the Coven page are my clients. And so I'm really strict about who I let in there. I don't want people contacting other people in the group going, hey, did Blue cast for you? What did she do for you? Stuff like that. I won't put up with it. I'm very strict about certain things. If there's any of that kind of nonsense going on the Facebook Coven page, I won't tolerate it. No nonsense. No, we don't need that. It pisses me the fuck off. If you don't like my energy and you don't want me to cast for you, then don't fucking ask me to don't use me. Use another witch. I don't care. Don't get on my page and start randomly asking people, if I've cast, because that's invading my client's privacy and I will not tolerate it. Notebook. At one point, you were suspicious of me. Yeah, well, you were doing some shady shit. Don't go there trying to sell your crap either. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't. I've had other witches get on there and try to get clients off of my Coven page and say that they were in my Coven. And they're not in my Coven because I don't have a Coven. It's called the Blue Witch Coven because it's the name I gave it. It doesn't mean that it's a coven of witches. It's not. It's just the name. And so, but I've had witches get on there and say that they're in my Coven. And then when the clients get on their page, it says right on there, member of the Blue Witch Coven. And then they're like, oh, it's true. She's part of the Blue Witch's Coven. And then they get clients off of my page by saying that they're a member of my Coven. Well, I don't have a Coven. And so it's just me. I'm the Coven. And Hecate and Lucifer and Belial. And then I've had people get on there and try to sell their jewelry and try to sell their headpieces and try to sell their flowers and try to sell this and that, and like then you're like scrolling through, and then there's all this crafty crap, that people make. No, I won't have that either. I don't let people promote themselves on my page. And I've had another one get on there and try to sell, try to do readings for people and stuff like that, and tell me that they're light workers and blah blah blah. And I don't believe in that shit. I think if you're a witch, you're a witch. And so just random craziness like that. If you get on my Coven page and you start that kind of shit, then you'll be removed immediately. And I'm not going to ask you or try to talk to you, or they get on and go, what kind of witch are you? And I'm a light worker and blah, blah, blah. And what you're doing is wrong. And da, da, da. I'm like, bitch, you're on my page. Get off of my page. Oh, I'm late. Yeah, I know. I'm on a rant. So you're good. Yeah, so we've dealt with so much stuff like that. And then I have people that get on there and expose themselves and, things like this type of thing. That's not acceptable behavior. I will not have it. I just don't have time for all that kind of bullshit. And so it'll be removed immediately. You'll be removed and blocked, and that's that. The end. And it's just nonsense. I should head back to the light. Yes. I don't know. It's just a witchcraft who says they only do good magic. Magic is magic. You're manipulating energy. It's still magic. It all comes from the same place. That's right. The dark side. Deal with it. Accept it. Why limit yourself? You are who you are. It's okay. It's all good. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really picky on my Coven page. If you try any of that kind of bullshit, you'll be removed. And other than that, we're all good. People post pictures of themselves in the mirror. They find silly little catchy phrases in cartoon thingies. I don't know what the hell. Optimus Prime keeps posting silly little joke things like, I don't know, and posting that. That's fun. And I'm always posting testimonies and pictures of castings and experiences and little video clips and just random things, divination stuff sometimes. I don't know, just there's lots of different things. Oh gosh, Optimus, stop. You sent it to the wrong phone. Let's see, what did he send? Deal with it, accept it. No, why? Oh my gosh, I love it. I wish I could share it. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, how did you do that? Dang it, I fucked up my phone now. Hang on. He sent a video of me talking shit about him to him on here, you know, just like right now, of an emoji him like going on the keyboard. That is fucking hilarious. I love it. That's so fucking funny. That was good stuff. I had to tell you. Don't send another one. That's there is someone in your mirror. Oh, I'm sure, honey. I'm sure. I think I'm getting in trouble for my mirror. I gotta check. Well, I was given a warning about having so many vortexes open, and I have to be really cautious about that because I can end up creating a black spiral, and I don't want to do that. And so, but I think if I'm trying to think of how I could avoid the black spiral. I think if I go around outside the shop and do a protection circle, that it should be okay. But I'll have to ask Hecate. But I think that's what I need to do. I usually do it once a year anyways, and I haven't done it yet this year. So I want to do that before it snows. So I'm probably going to do that tomorrow and get that done. Because I have since I've been doing a cauldron gate on everybody's castings, I've been opening cauldrons. And the cauldron gate is like a vortex. You're opening a vortex in the cauldron. Within the cauldron is a vortex. It's like a little big vortex right there, cute. And then I've been putting my castings in there, which is what witches have been doing for, you know, ever. It's nothing new and exciting. It's just, you know, me going back to my roots, if you will, as a witch. You know what I mean? And it's very effective, and I really enjoy doing it. And it's really good energy. And then I put them on a crystal grid. And then I also have sigils of the gatekeeper all around it, which he will, you know, guard it and stuff like that. So maybe I need to start working with Cerberus, probably doing some evocations with Cerberus and getting his sigil. Sorry about that. I guess he doesn't want me talking about him.
Right.
So anyways, I have some security measures that I need to take because I do have a lot of open vortexes in the temple. And yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I took it off Wi-Fi. Let me see if I could get it back. Hold on. I just want to get on just to close up. Hang on. Come on. I think that's my cue to get off, you guys. Anyways, I'm going to let you all go. And I will see you guys later when I post a video for the Open Road Come to Me True Love spell. Peace out.